Today I'm going to show you how to download and install Mozilla Firefox. To do this, go ahead and open up your favorite web browser if you don't already have Firefox. I'm using Internet Explorer today. Once it's open, go ahead up here at the top. We're going to go to a website called getfirefox.com. You could also go to mozilla.com or firefox.com, but this is the most direct way to get the latest version of Firefox. Once here, you're going to see a big green button here that says free download. We'll go ahead and click on that. You'll be prompted to save, run, or cancel. I always save it, and I save it to my desktop so I can find it. We'll wait a second here. Alrighty, once it's finished, we'll go ahead and click on run. In the meantime, you can go ahead and close out Internet Explorer in the background. You'll be prompted here that says Internet Explorer security warning. Go ahead and click run. Okay, you'll be presented now with the startup screen for Mozilla install. So we'll go ahead and click on next. There's just a little bit of documentation there. Generally, you're going to choose the standard install for Mozilla Firefox. Be cautious here using Firefox as your default browser. I prefer to use it as my default browser. You may not. So make sure to check that if you don't. Go ahead and click next. This is going to tell you where it's going to install to. This is a default location for many programs in the program files directory. We'll go ahead and click on install. It'll take a minute here to install. And when it's finished, you'll be presented with the finish screen here, and you can launch Firefox now, or you can uncheck it if you don't want to launch it. So we're going to go ahead and click on finish and launch the Firefox. When it comes up, this is where it's going to import any and all settings from Internet Explorer if you prefer. I'll go ahead and import everything. So I'll click next. Selecting your home page, you can use the Firefox homepage, which is a Google start page that's optimized with Firefox and has the Firefox branding all over it, or you can import your home page from Internet Explorer. I'm going to leave the defaults. Once it's finished, it'll say finish, and Firefox should come up. And it's going to come up here with its own splash screen and a kind of a help guide and tell you about Firefox a little bit. So one-time thing, you can go ahead and close it out. And this is what the Firefox start page is going to look like. So, and it's very similar to Internet Explorer in the way that it's laid out. You have your address bar at the top, you have your search bar up here. You also have tabs that you can use. That way you keep them all in one window. These are also some quick bookmarked websites. If you want to put a website here, all you have to do is basically click, drag, and drop. And there it is for easy access. Now, let's say for instance you didn't import your features from Internet Explorer the first time and you realize that you needed to. Not a problem. Once you're here, all you need to do is click on File, Import, and it's going to ask you what you want to import from. If you have multiple web browsers, go ahead and choose Internet Explorer. You can choose what you want to import from, favorites, browsing history, internet options, etc. Go ahead and click Next, and then finish. And that's all there is to it. And once you're done installing, you can go ahead and delete this setup file that we downloaded. And you're all finished. And now you have a nice icon there on your desktop. And also in your start menu, it'll replace the default browser. You click on it. Another setting that some people may want to change is if you go to Tools and then Options, you can change where your downloads go to. I'm going to change mine and put them on the desktop. So all I'm going to do is click on Browse, and then I'm choosing Desktop and clicking OK. On the same page here, you can also change your home page if you want to change it at a later date. And by clicking OK, that sets it in stone, and you're good to go.